Explorers, and welcome back to Pip Explores. This week I'm reviewing this heated jacket.
Well, you ain't got no money. You got
So about a month ago, I was given the opportunity to get this free jacket in exchange for testing and reviewing the product. And it's been a month and it's time for the review. So this is the ORORO Heated Fleece Jacket, and it's in the women's style. And so I'm going to be reviewing it. So let's start off with the basics. So there are 3 different heated areas in this jacket. And if you have one, you can actually see where the heated panels are. So there's one in the back and then one on each chest side. So it's this part right here. And you can feel where the heating elements are in that. This jacket also has 3 different heat settings, and those settings correspond to the color of the light. You can see it's a red light right now, a white light for medium heat, and a blue light for low heat. So the color of the light corresponds to how much heat your jacket is outputting. I also noticed that while I was using this, if my battery didn't have enough juice to stay on that high heat level, it would automatically kick down. So it's not just going to turn off, it's just going to kick you down to the next highest setting. The battery that comes with this should provide 10 hours of heat, and this jacket is phenomenally machine washable. How do they do that? I don't know. All I know is I can put this in my washer. That's fantastic. The battery pack and its charger are included. It takes a USB-C, which is actually what my cell phone takes. So I just got another charger that works for my phone, but it also works for this battery pack. And the battery pack comes with a USB port on it. So you can charge your phone with your jacket. How cool is that? Granted, charging your phone with your jacket is gonna lessen the heating capabilities of your jacket, but still. This jacket has a 3-year warranty and is $189.99, and I will put links in the description below. So I had this jacket for a month. I tested it, I wore it, it snowed here. Why is it still snowing? It's March. So what did I think of it? My first impression of this jacket is that it is thick. This is, without the heating part, one of the warmer actual jackets that I own. I was wearing this up in northern Ohio, and we walked outside and it was super windy and gross, and it was that kind of wind that just cuts through everything. And this jacket was successfully blocking the wind, and that's even without the heating element. So it is a good quality jacket. And another thing, because it's machine washable and it's so warm, it actually has kind of moved out some of my other jackets, because those ones were down jackets and you have to use the special soap and blah, blah, blah. This I can just throw in the washer with any old detergent and I don't have to worry about ruining it. I also personally think that this jacket is very stylish. I wear it to work, I wear it out, I can wear it on adventures, and it's appropriate in all of those contexts. It doesn't look like an extra warm jacket. So let's talk about the heating aspect of this jacket. Now, I talked about where those heating panels are, and I've been using it for a month, and this is my opinion. So the heating panel in the back, fantastic. Love it. Sometimes I'm just sitting on my couch and I'm like, I'm cold, but I don't want a blanket, so I'll just turn on my jacket. And I've gotten compliments on it because people notice when your jacket's lit up. They're like, is that a heated jacket? And I'm like, oh yeah, it is. It's fantastic. But my issue with it is in these panels. I don't want my jacket to be too compressed on my chest, which means that these heating panels in the front aren't really doing a lot for me. If they had been moved lower so that they were near my hands, that to me would have been a better use of them. But for me, these front heating panels, I'm not really getting a lot of heat from. My other kind of issue with this is where the battery pack is. So it's right here in this zipper. You do have to take out the battery pack before you wash it. Don't wash it with that in there. That's a bad idea. But so this is where the battery pack is. And so it places it right here. And it kind of feels awkward. So I've kind of gotten used to it. So it's something you can adjust to because it is in a bit of a weird place. Now I do have to say this battery packs a punch. I wore this jacket constantly for a month. Whenever I was cold, I would turn it on and get my heat going. I would turn it on to like pump gas. In that month, I had to charge it once. Now, some people might turn on the heat a little bit more than I do, and it says 10 hours of heat, and I fully believe that because I used this jacket up until it would no longer turn on, and it took me about 3 weeks to get there. And again, I was wearing this jacket every day so that I could appropriately review it. So the battery really does last a long time, and I'm so excited to have this at Bridge Day next year. Hello, it is October in West Virginia, and I've got a heated jacket. Thank you. Overall, there's some like slight design things that I wish I could change about this jacket, but I am so glad to have it. It's stylish, it's comfortable. I don't feel like it's bulky, which I was kind of worried about with a jacket with heating panels in it, like how bulky or like awkward it would be. So if you would like to get your own heated jacket, they also have vests, they have a men's jacket, they just came out with socks, they have beanies. I don't know how any of it works, but you can use the link in the description. That's my personal link, so if you use that, I do get a percentage from that, but you get 10% off. So that's all we have for this week. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Piff Explores. Don't forget to check out our website and the new store at piffexplores.com. If you would like to contact me, piffexplores@gmail.com. And we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.